It all brings us to True Sim Tour Championship. We're starting at what, four strokes. So we're at 4 under. Obviously, you got the guys at 10 under, you know, all the way down to us. So we've got a little bit of ground to make up. If we can play like we did in warm-up shooting 18 under, then that'll be great. But obviously, that has all sorts of visualizations on and everything. We got medium winds, firm, fast. So nothing too crazy, I wouldn't say. What tour was that warm-up? So that was Rub of the Green. Rub of the Green is a society run by Uber. It is run pretty much on same settings as the main TGC Tours. Alright. Not my favorite swing, but we will go from there. As long as we're fairway bound, I think we'll be good with it. Pain meds make you do weird things, Runky. Well, glad to have you back. And hopefully off of the pain meds. If not, either way, I do hope things are going well with that in recovery. All right, uphill, wind in a little bit. Gotta take some distance off of this. Ooh, a little bit of a pull. Didn't quite loft it enough, but that's not gonna be, it's not too bad of a putt distance. Obviously, True Sim makes that another story. 11-footer where you can't really see too much of what's going on. It's definitely not my favorite. But I think one thing that I have to do is just starting to visualize the amount of break a little bit more and in a different manner. And we'll see how it goes. A little bit low, okay. Like almost having to basically trying to translate what I see without grids on and try and translate it in my head like there are grids. I think that's something that could potentially help us in trying to sink a few more of these putts. Because if we can, I mean, that's not a medium putt, but pretty much the 5 to 15 foot range is notoriously where I'm the worst. So, you know, if that's something that we can manage to turn around, that's going to be really good for us. Alright. A little underhit, a little slow. Oh, that's... the kick... we needed somewhere a little bit closer than that. That's okay, though. Out to 10 feet. Uphill, left to right. Just trying to come up with, like, what is that number, right? If you're talking from, like, a bead counting type of thing, what would that number be? And right now, that number is more than we think it is, so gotta just make some adjustments here. Things are breaking a little bit more. All right, so we don't have a lot of room to the front of the green on this one. It's 206, which this is kind of tough because we're right. I have a feeling that it's false front. I don't really have much of a choice other than to maybe try and overpower. 103, but then we get the fast. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna try. I don't think pulling out the. I don't think trying to pull the overpowereds out is really the way to go about it. Much improved your 3-month unplanned vacation. Rehab is almost complete. Love to hear that, man. Obviously never fun to be, you know, sidelined for that long. But glad to hear that things have gotten better with it. 5 under through 13. Okay, so it's not just me struggling with this course. But that also means that we want to be doing better. Did I really put myself out here into the heavy stuff? Right on top of the hill. All right. Well, that gives us maybe a run at the green. No, it doesn't. 236 back there, and we're not even gonna sniff it. All right, we're just gonna hit out to the fairway. There we go. Just try and punch something down short. Give ourselves like a little flop or something up there. All right, gap wedge flop should come up a little bit short. Give it some breaks. Something like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Needed that. We just need something to get us on the board. Par 5 birdie. Never hurt nobody. All right, I like the way that flop shot went, so we're gonna go for it again. I like the way that flop shot went, so we're just gonna go for it yet again. Now, this is the type of thing, if I were so bold as to, you know, overpower, there's a chance here that you could go for green. Now, I've actually gone a little bit too short. Or like, not too short, but I've gone too close. So what we're gonna try and do actually is take this flop shot, spin it back. Not too shabby. 6-footer, uphill an inch. I think put it on that right edge. Where did that left to right come from, though? Come on now. We're really gonna get done in by that sort of thing, huh? Alright, well, I guess never again are we just gonna step up and make a quick look at the putt. I guess we're gonna have to take a lot of time on these. All right, well, that's what I was really wanting. It's always so painful. It is always so incredibly painful to do it that way, but gonna get bit in the butt once, but I'm gonna try not to get bit in the butt again. Alright, this might just be stock. Oh, a little bit of a pull out to the left. Wind is still helping us. That wind really played that much, huh? It might also just be that we got a bad lie. Go back to using aim point. Well, that's what we were, like, basically trying to do, but I can't hold up my finger to the green and, you know, I think my index finger is gonna put me outside the cup too much, you know? Oh, man. All right. This stings. This stings so badly, man. Hot diggity dang. 3-putted the first 3 greens from inside 20 feet. So many weird micro breaks. Yeah, definitely not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Alright. We're gonna kind of go right at it. Maybe a little bit more to the right. I thought the wind was gonna bite a little more. Like with the loft and everything, I thought we were gonna get that to come up a lot shorter. So now with this chip shot, something like here, and then like it is moving on that left to right. Almost. 3 hybrid over the iron. So I just... The 3 iron definitely has the benefit out of the rough. Hybrid has the benefit out of the sand. And like, the way I look at it, I like the little bit of extra distance that I get out of the hybrid. I don't need as many like power fittings and whatnot on my... I don't need as many power fittings and whatnot on my iron or on my hybrid that you would need on the iron. Cause like my hybrid is 239 and I want to say that like it's upper 220s, low 230s. So I just like having a little bit more distance on it. I'm just irons, wedge, driver, and putter. In my opinion, or at least for me, there aren't enough abilities that actually matter. 305, downwind. I mean, I think you can pretty much just carry this bunker anyway. Hitting fairways and green, yeah, and that's my main game plan. Like, I am very much so a fairways and greens player, because if you can find fairways, then you can just continue to put yourself into, you don't have to deal with the yardage loss and everything. Like, it's just a lot easier of a time approaching. A little bit fast. But that little bit of practice that we did on the range to warm up today with our flop shots, I feel like is paying some serious dividends. Not really loving what I'm seeing here on the break. Because then it doesn't. I mean, I can't make a putt to save my life right now. We're playing, I would say, really, really well, but just can't make putts. I struggle so much in this game compared to 2K21 reading the greens. Just way, way more difficult for me. Missed putts in the new season's qualifiers. Yeah, but at least the benefit is you've got grids to help you a little bit, right? See some of the subtleties. Alright. Little bit on this. Oh, that's not even like turning back to the right at all. What's the deal with that? But we're putting ourselves to 10 feet so much. I mean, it's kind of just like a sick joke. That unless we put ourselves to 2 foot from the hole, we just can't make anything. 1 under on the par 5 going out. I mean, this is about as bad as it gets. Especially in terms of like having good stats elsewhere. Left to right breaker. I mean, at this point, I really could just...
You seek the Holy Grail!
At this point, I really could just, like, pick a random spot every single time, and it probably would give me the same or better results. Ah, Zombie, thank you for the follow. Complain and you shall receive. All right, birdie to start the back. Now we go on like, now we just go 9 under on the back 9, put ourselves back into play. I think we're gonna have to go 3-wood. Pretty neutral on lighting and shadows on the green. It doesn't bother me that much. I mean, it does, like, it depends. Like, if it's egregious, it does make a difference on, like, ease of green reading, right? But at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing. But, like, if you do have a green that has, like, lots of trees around it with shadows that are blowing, like, because the wind is high, that does get to be just annoying. Like, maybe not so much for the actual read itself, but more so just, like, it hurts your eyes. I think this one is, like, right edge. It is. Okay, good. All right. These 2 holes right here are twice as nice as the entire front 9. Right? That's how that works. We're striping it well today. I don't know what else to say other than, like, our input has been fantastic. Just gotta get these putts to go. They get a try in TGC 3-click? I mean, why not? I still have yet to try 3-click on this game, actually. But I'm weird. Yeah, swing stick. Swing stick having, like, the different feel of timing and such on chips. I was actually just talking about it earlier in another stream. Like, I definitely struggle with chipping. I have to basically play for a fast on my chip shots. I have to play for a fast on my chip shots, and like the chip shot is the one shot where like the very gray slow can just like come out of nowhere. Cause I feel like I have to swing so hard. I feel like I have to swing so incredibly hard. I like the line. This is on a really great line, actually. Oh, checked up a little short. Having to shoot 18 under percent, yeah. Yeah, that's like the downside, is it gets easier, but it's also easier for everybody, so you've got to be that much better in order to keep up. Which is definitely a downside to it. I had a feeling that I might need to change that just a little bit. It's one of those ones that looks straighter from one direction than the other. And like, my own rule of thumb is if it seems straighter, play it straighter, but gotta listen to your own advice. You gotta listen to your own advice. Okay, so if you just put it in the sand here and leave yourself a flop, or I mean a splash shot out, that's gotta be better than playing it out over here, right? And then like not even potentially having a putt. 330, what is it, 340 to the spot? Downhill, it's an uphill splash shot, so it's actually even more downhill before the green. 311, 315. I mean, I think realistically, 307, it's 310, 335, and win. I might just be able to carry it to the green. I mean, we'll see. Worst case scenario, we end up long here. A little bit slow. So we're gonna drift out there to the right. See what this kick does. Oh, that's a kick. Sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. What's going on, Arjun? How do you watch the hole with the putt? So after you putt, I believe you hit down on the D-pad. The D-pad has camera controls. It's either down or up. I'll do it on this putt, because I just do it. I do it second nature at this point, and I couldn't actually tell you which button I press, but it's one of the D-pad. Same thing goes when the ball is in flight. You can watch the ball. Let's see here. Downhill an inch. It's big swinger right to left. This would be a huge eagle. So it's moving a little bit right to left, and then coming down that hill. So that's right D-pad, that's left. Or that's down, that's left. So right is probably the best case scenario. Right kind of sticks it behind the hole. Alright. Well, we'll take the 2-putt birdie. We'll take the 2-putt birdie. We're getting back on track here on the back nine. Thought we were completely out of it. Now, not as much. Little push slow. Wind is bringing it back, so if that fairway camber is friendly, it is friendly. Did help you to learn spin and loft in 23 so you got your PC stutter fixed and back on swing stick. Yeah, I think, yeah, just taking the time to learn that stuff is incredibly useful. Wings, thank you for the follow.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
I hit that fast. That was bad. That was not good. Rush the swing. Hey, what's going on, you kids? How have you been, dude? Still playing any Souls games? I played Elden Ring on release. Haven't really played anything for Souls since then. I think I'm gonna play Armored Core. I know it's not Souls, but it is FromSoft. But nah, we've been golfing, both virtually, IRL. Also, we've just cut back on stream time quite a bit since. Well, I guess haven't seen you in a while. Had a baby a couple months ago. So, lots of things have changed recently. You're like a 30, I'm 30, I'm a 33 now. But I really do think that I'm gonna have like big come-ups pretty soon here. I'm working on my swing, and I think if I can get that club face a lot square, I think, honestly, I think I could shoot close to 90. Like, I think I could bring my score down that much. Just a baby. No, yeah, no big deal. Just a casual baby. Yeah, I got fitted when I got my clubs originally. So, I started playing after I started playing these games. So I got my clubs around April or so, April 2021. Last year was really my first, like, full year of, like, actually being able to play, and then even more so this year, so. You know, I'm very new to it, and I don't have many rounds under my belt. Pushed it a little right, but that's gonna fade back. Nice. Or draw back. Whatever, it's just a matter of how much does it roll out since it was a 4-iron. Competitive scene in this game, Yulkins? Very much so. Very much so. That's what we're playing right now. This is what's called the True Sim Tour of TGC, which is the golf club. The series was originally called the Golf Club, before 2K got involved. So we're playing in the True Sim Tour, which means that we don't have assists on, like I don't have grid lines and that sort of thing. But we very much so are a competitive virtual golfer. Not bad. I did pull it a little bit. To your playlists? The first link is the TGC Tours website. So that has all of, so basically they pull in all of our data so that it's cross-platform. So we play 4-round tournaments every week against people from PlayStation, PC, Xbox. First YouTube link? See, when I click on it, it takes me to the playlists of our YouTube. So each of those YouTube playlists should take you to the videos of the rounds that we record. Yeah. That's weird because the first one works when I click on it. Does anybody else have that issue? I opened it up in an incognito tab and it still worked, but you never know. Oh, that's a beautiful strike. Come on. Get in there. Oh, almost. Coming alive on the back nine. Coming alive on the back nine, folks. Wedding, honeymoon, etc. You're in Florida. If they eliminate daylight saving times, it'll be perfect for winter. Either super hot in the summer after work or in the winter it's too... Yeah, like the post-work, trying to just get out. Get out and get something in. Temperature-wise is probably great, but... You're gonna have to, if you want the combo of like temperature and no daylight savings, you're gonna have to go to Arizona. I've got family out there and that's like also some really nice golfing conditions. And then pickleball happened. I played pickleball one time. I've played pickleball one time, but it is a lot of fun. But I would need people to play it with, and that creates its own issues. Oh, did I overlofted it? Wow, that took off a lot. What's going on, Chupacabra? It's like watching Hovland on the back nine. Yeah, except Hovland wins. Just kidding. We've won a couple times. We've won a couple times. Okay, so 8 under back nine after 1 under front. That's kind of nuts. I don't know what to make of that other than like we played pretty much the same on both. It's just the putts dropped on the back nine. So we could have probably been like what, 16 under? I think that's a reasonable place to think that we would have been. All right, well, let's see if we can keep up that back nine momentum into round 2.